Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanas, guide your path.
Bells! We can't just leave. They're kin! I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
What? The dangers of overpriced taverns and muddy streets? I think I'll take that risk.
The city's not going anywhere. I'm staying. We're needed here.
Zerg! Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Now pull back and straight.
We're cornered in this place. Even the bloody druids look like they might turn on us.
Be gone. I am hungry.
That orc seems a little too interested in me.
Another one. What are you under there, then? Ant? Or rocks? The keepers of this place. They change their form. They become birds. To hunt on the wing. Bears to tear flesh with... And I cannot even eat it. Because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside. Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No, you are incapable. I'd so love to see them try. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really... Move along! I mean, move. Move.
I'm
proud of you kids.
If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Swing and...
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Averna. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn.
Hell's great fires. You... Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil.
Shit!
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. Just so you know, my first duty is Karlak. I'm oath-bound to go after her, but I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Until later, then.
I like how you think.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
A hero at heart.
Any questions, children?
And again.
Let's move.
Swing and swing and... Oh!
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them. I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two. Thanks. I prefer when smile.
Again. Swing and carry. No. Ah. Again. Swing and carry.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks. You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Keep your blades up, children.
A couple turns should do it.
Whatever's behind that lock, it's being watched closely. Best to step away. Your vandalism has been spotted. An explanation is in order. You managed to calm the situation down, though next time it may not be so simple.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. I'm not afraid. Chosen by the Absolute, I am. I'm blessed.
Oh, I'll bless you, all right.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You, move! Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? Gods, you're exhausting. Fine then.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs. No point turning on your own if you're just gonna give them a little tap. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute, and hang you by your guts. They'll peel your face off and nail it to a wall. I ain't scared of some god. Stick a dozen arrows in me, and Priestess Guard's got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off.
I'd sooner swig a flask of acid than anything a goblin cooks up.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are. Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. Let me out, you bunch of softies! You're gonna be sorry, every last one of you!
Feels like we're all waiting to die.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring. I'm gonna bite the heads off the kids. And your birdies. You gonna open this cage or what?
Tiring business, isn't it? All this. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something. Well, we've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and the way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. Thank you for the offer. But what it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all a fight. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact. Since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. A fair point. However, until recently, I was able to rely on a supply of artifacts stored in my tower in Wal. The reality of the matter is that a lone wizard with a chronic impairment such as my own is not in the most ideal of situations. The manner of artifacts I need are not often found waiting patiently on a shopkeep's shelf. One usually has to lift them delicately from trap-filled tombs or prise them from the hands of... There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic infused, as do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Prime. I hope I can count on you.
Let me out, you bunch of softies! Hands off! You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of ya! Oh, you thieves are all boring! Even your cages are boring!
You say that like you're looking forward to it.
I could use the target practice.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you...
True. How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Having fun with your new goblin.
Please, leave us be. This isn't a...
It's fun. I've had some time to think since we last talked.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they'd take an arrow for the other. Also, thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you had...
Where did I put that open? Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
I'm just sad.
We should have left by now. Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost. You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard...
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramesses Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard?
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Common gossip. The byproduct. I've admired Leroican for years. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can... The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but it might... The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. What I'd do for some salt. You've had your share. Leave some...
Ah, if it isn't the talk of... Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of... I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them... Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, hey, bother. Take care now, sweetie.
This is ridiculous.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, my selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before. Learned a lot in my time. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
I miss my forge.
I could use the target practice.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close. Hell's take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
I'm waiting on someone, and you aren't.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as... Don't make me hurt you, boy.
If it ain't the fearless goblins, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot. Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid. They chased us, all the way from the ruins we were poking around in. Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
It must be time by now.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword.
Ah, you. Thank you. I'm Zevlor. And you're... right. I'd offer you supplies and sustenance by way of... whatever your business here, I'd see to it quickly. The druids of this latest attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't see me. You, though. I know it's not your business, but she owes... Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Korga's a piece of work. Let's see if your wit surpasses your might.
You'll find the druids at the heart of the...
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Of course.
Can't wait to get back to the gate. Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will! I think I'd make a fine teacher. Or a baker. Or a butcher. Sure. Blood exciting.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me.
Goblins, druids. This grove is... Grab what you can and get out.
We should be getting drunk at least. It's no fun way.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word. We're burning her name. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. Bloody teeths everywhere. Where are my boots? Bloody teeths everywhere. Ready to go meet my tribe? Happily. Lead the way.
Something over there.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Did some bleeding up.
What are you doing?
You and them other idiots muck.
I ain't a
I'll be telling.
Fleet of foot.
Let's finish this. On the move.
One day I'll catch a break. I can use some healing.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice. breaths are shallow, his wounds deep.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Take your rescue attempt has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully. You are persuasive enough. You and the goblin are free to go.
Hatched up, pushing on.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to...
Go.
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
How much further can I go?
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
You're an impressive fighter, Gale. You should consider a new name.
Take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Week?
Looks like an ambush. A clumsy one.
Haven.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go. Perhaps that's true. Your scent is thick with blood. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. That's enough!
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
Looks like an ambush. A clumsy one. Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
A dead boar. But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers. The boar seems to be fresh.
I take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Week?
Extextura! Tempting, but I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontiers?
Get over there! Surround him like! You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Hold up, lads. This one might be more than we bargained for. Go on, then. Just keep your nose clean.
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
Weapon blueprints. A master blacksmith's work.
Not too refined here. Just quick ideas sketched out.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs, then a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit.
Go away!
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience, and I don't want to fight.
What the hell are you doing?
Ruined. Smash! Oh, smash you!
Get out! Ah!
The blade will not bend. Here goes nothing.
Got to focus.
What now?
Come on. Can't stay idle.
On the victor's path.
Oh yes. Parole. Never thought I'd walk in on a bugbear and an ogre.
Let's just put this behind us. Far behind us.